I just have a question. Why are folks so comfortable stealing the words of black women on this app and pretending like they came up with it?
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share where this pan-colored woman was actually called out, especially by her own, for trying to steal a black woman's brand. This sparked a lot of conversation on the social platform, and I was able to put up some of those stages. But guess what? When she was called out, she decided to play the victim and try to make it look like people are coming for her for doing just nothing. Lovelies, I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that.
Welcome back to another episode of FAFO in 3 acts, when the plagiaristic gets played. I'm your host, Nick Nack. Today we have Riley Talks Back, a clout-chasing colonizer of the Caucasian persuasion, because what other kind is there? Riley thought it would be a good idea to steal the content of Hope Giselle, a black trans woman with a much larger following, for the purposes of notoriety and monetization. And you guessed it, she got caught white-handed. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Let me be real clear. Let me be really clear. And I need y'all to hear me like our lives depend on it, because they do.
And I need y'all to hear me like your lives depend on it, because it does.
We are not in a political debate. We are in a war. Not a metaphorical one, not a symbolic one, but a strategic, well-funded, policy-backed, legally armed war for the soul of this country and the bodies of every person that don't fit the mold of a straight, cis, Christian, white man.
We are no longer in a political debate. We are in a war. Not a metaphorical one, not a symbolic one, but a strategic, well-funded, policy-backed, legally armed war for the soul of this country and the bodies of every person that doesn't fit the mold of straight, cis, Christian, white, and male.
And the wildest part is half of y'all still don't see it. You're playing checkers on a chessboard that's already been cleared.
And the wildest part is half of y'all still don't see it. You're playing checkers on a chessboard that's already been cleared.
You think that they're just coming for trans folks, for queer kids, for immigrants, for poor people. No, baby, they are coming for order, and they're bringing chaos as a battering ram.
You think that they're just coming for the immigrants? For the trans folks? For the queer kids? For poor people? No. They are coming for order, and they're bringing chaos as the battering ram.
White men, the most coddled demographic in American history, have finally realized that they are no longer the majority numerically, and so now they're using power, policy, and platforms to cling to what they can't reclaim, which is control. They've decided that they can't run the show, and so they'll burn the whole damn theater down.
White men, the most coddled demographic in American history, has finally realized that they are no longer the majority numerically or otherwise. They're using power, policy, and platforms to cling to what they can't reclaim, which is control. They've decided that since they can't run the show, they'll just burn the whole damn theater down.
Coming to you from my bathroom because we need to address something really fucking quick. A couple days ago, I posted a video that was a speech that was inspired by another creator.
Stolen. Stolen. Not inspired by. Stolen. Love.
I tagged that creator in the bottom of that post.
Put the video back up, because you have it deleted right now. Put it back up, because the screenshots I have, that's not true, love. You didn't tag her. You actually were telling people thank you when they said that your words were well articulated. That would have been a great moment to say, hey, actually I got it from, but you didn't. You said thank you.
All you gotta do is look in the comments and look in the search bar, their name pop right up.
In the search bar. Huh? Are you new to TikTok or what? Because you don't get to set the search bar, so that's not you giving credit. The search bar might have showed Hope's name because they were watching your video and then searching for the original creator afterwards. That's how the search bar gets set. You don't set it, so you never gave credit. Huh?
Since then, that creator has decided to take all of their followers and sick them on me, falsely accusing me of making money off of the post and of plagiarizing the post without giving any credit. I gave credit. It was literally in the search bar. I have spent the last 5 hours, reporting every single harassing comment Okay? Now, I am an ally of all communities. In fact, most of my followers I got from videos I posted 2 years ago. You're doing just fine, and I'm not going to mention the creator, not because I don't care, but because I'm a bigger person, and I'm not going to sick my followers on somebody else to bully them. And you sicking everybody on me to find me on every single one of my social media pages and comment repeatedly about me is despicable.
Despicable? I think it the fuck is not. If Hope's words truly resonated with you and you wanted to spread awareness, you could have simply reposted the video, made a stitch or a duet, giving her credit and leading people to the original video. But instead, you chose to be the colonizing cunt you were born and bred to be. You downloaded Hope's video, committed it to memory, and recorded yourself regurgitating her words, and went as far as to say thank you when you received accolades on your articulation. Then, when you got caught in 4K and got your non-existent ass handed back to you, you decided to double down with a condescending ass video and pretended to be the victim. The people that you reported for bullying harassment were not bullying and harassing you. In fact, they were calling you the fuck out. There's a difference. Once you realized that you couldn't monetize off the video because you had to delete it due to the controversy, in true white woman fashion, you made sure that Hope's original video got deleted from her page so that she, a black woman, couldn't monetize off of her own original work. And to insinuate that you're a better person because you didn't sick your following on Hope, let's be clear, Hope has over 100,000 followers to your 13,000. So if I were you, I'd keep it extremely cute, which I know is difficult for you to do considering the fact that your face card has insufficient funds. I am so tired of you lazy, incompetent, mediocre white women who couldn't find an original thought if it was a big black cock slapping you on the fucking forehead. Instead of opening your mouth to plagiarize the words of a black trans woman, perhaps you should have been opening your mouth for the dentist instead. When you're not stealing content, apparently you're chewing rocks. I know a piece of meat and a toothbrush hate to see your alabaster ass coming. And to add insult to injury, you claim that you're an ally to all communities. But I guess that's what your people told the Native Americans right before they slaughtered them and stole their land. I hope you never make another dime off this app, you Rocky Dennis looking bitch.
White women are the fucking problem. They embolden the problem. They marry the problem. They birth the problem. They're lazy as fuck and they play victim about the goddamn problems that they're participating in.
So this video is not for Riley Talks Back because she blocked me this morning after being called out on doubling down and then trauma dumping. And why is it that you white women do that? Like, I really want to know. Why do you white women, when you're finally held accountable for stealing other people's shit, why do you white women so hard? It doesn't matter if you're disabled, non-binary, queer, lesbian, whatever label you want to put on yourself. You white women do the same thing. Every time you start crying, like the tears are supposed to make us just be like, oh no, we're so sorry. No, it's weird because there are no tears. Like, that's the crazy part. It's either like there are no tears and you're pretending to cry, or there are tears and it's just over the top, almost like you're like pretending to look like you're crying. It's always overplayed, and then it always comes with some backstory about how you were bullied or mistreated in some way. So now all of a sudden, because you struggled, you understand the struggle of minorities. So that makes you a minority. Kept pulling out the fact that she was queer, bullied, like all of these labels that I guess would put you in the same field of struggle. Y'all just want to be oppressed so bad. Like, there's something about our oppression that you look at and go, but when you look at it, who's bullying you? Nobody's bullying you. Nobody walks around and is like, hey, I'm going to bully a white person today. I mean, other than people who have experienced white people and are tired of y'all shit. But other than that, nobody walks around and goes, I'm going to bully a white woman today. Come here, white woman. Like, nobody's doing that. Stop playing a victim. Y'all want to be a victim so bad. You're not a victim. You're actually part of the problem. And until you turn that around, look at that nice little mirror that you need. Put the phone down, matter of fact. You don't need to have a phone. You're very dangerous on your phone. Put the phone down, look in the mirror, and go, what is it about me that I hate so much? Is it your whiteness? Because I guarantee that's going to be the answer. If I were white, I would hate me too. I'm just saying.
If you take someone's words bar for bar, and then you post it on your platform as if you said it without crediting them at all, and then they respond saying, hey, you stole my words, they're not bullying you. You know what? I already know the answer. And I can't believe that I even have to say this. Anything that appears in the search bar is not you crediting them. It's in the search bar because people are searching for the creator. It doesn't mean that you credited them. It means that you stole it and you got caught. You're okay. Here's a picture of my dog. We went camping. He hated camping. Anyway, good night.
Well, let's be real. Some of y'all only want to hear from black women when they're quiet, agreeable, or dying. But this woman, she shows up alive, loud, and unfiltered, and prepared to make you uncomfortable if it means telling the truth. Meet Hope Giselle, writer, speaker, educator, organizer, a black trans woman from Miami who's rewriting the rules and doing it in her own voice. Hope was the first openly trans woman to graduate with a master's from Alabama State University. A powerful statement in a place where blackness is expected, but queerness, transness, that's where the tolerance ends. And instead of hiding her identity to make others feel comfortable, Hope made it her platform. She speaks with clarity, heart, and rage when necessary. And because survival taught her that silence was never protection. She's the founder of Allow Me, an organization that provides support and leadership development for LGBTQ+ youth of color, because she knows firsthand what happens when queer youth don't see themselves reflected anywhere. And she doesn't stop there. She's organized with the GSA Network, the HRC Foundation, and helped shape national conversations about equity in education, HIV and AIDS advocacy, and trans rights. When other people debate trans existence like it's some sort of thought experiment, Hope reminds you that it's a lived reality, and she does it with receipts, facts, and an unshakable presence. But don't get it twisted, she's not here to convince the hateful. She's here to protect the vulnerable, uplift her people, and hold the mic steady while others find their voice. Some people march, some write, some build, and some, like Hope, do all three. In heels, with grace and fire. She's not the future, she's the right now. And she's not asking for permission. Say her name. Hope Giselle.
So that video came up in my For You page. That beautiful woman named Hope had a very uplifting and inspiring speech. And then this other video, because now I follow her, came up, and it was her explaining how a white creator literally took her speech and spoke into the interwebs as if it were her words. A white girl, and I am purposely calling her a girl because I am old enough to be her mother, decided that this was okay. And I actually made a video last night, and I realized that you couldn't hear Hope. And I thought, well, surely this girl is going to post an apology because people came after her, rightly so. Number one, you don't plagiarize. Number two, you don't dare take words out of a black woman's mouth. Any black people. You don't do that. This girl, Riley, has, I think, now deleted her account. Apparently, there was some sort of an apology, which I can't find anywhere, but people are discussing it. And I hope that if this video gets to Riley... Oh, not to mention there was another creator who stitched what Riley was saying, not her words, because she felt like that was an important message to get out there. And then when she was called out that those were not Riley's words, they were in fact Hope's words, she said, well, it's a message that needs to get out. No apology. No, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I will stitch your speech. Girls, do better. It is disgusting for you to compare your trauma to this black, trans, gorgeous human. I don't care what statistics you come up with or what your history is. No, absolutely no. Do better. You have now discredited any video that was on your account that talked about justice and fighting fascism. You've completely discredited it. You've made us look bad. That's not okay.
You know, somebody actually sent me this stitch to react on it, and I'm so glad, one of us sent me this to react on it. When I was, watching the said stitch and the reactions, I was just smiling. I was laughing because this is actually not a new thing. This is something that has been done constantly to people that looks like me. Like, this particular stitch actually reminds me of something that happened, I think it's about 2 years or a year ago, where this pan-colored woman decided to steal a song by Inigo. I don't know if I get her name very, very correctly. She actually stole all of the melody, you know, and she named the song hers. The thing is that this woman decided to um condemn the real owners of the song. That is Inigo. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Her name. So this man colored woman was like, Inigo's versions of the song is demonic. That it is a demonic version. Then herself, that happens to be a Christ-like, a music writer, she decided to change the lyrics of the music, but she used the same melody. She used everything, but she changed the lyrics to that of a gospel version. And another thing she did that was so wow to me is the fact that her people, her community was, they were funding her, they supported her. She started granting interviews here and there. Like, she, with her full chest, claimed that song. With her full chest. And she was telling people that she was led by the Holy Spirit to tell people to stop listening to the original song. Oh my goodness. She told people, she was telling her followers she's a Christian, like she called herself a Christian and a gospel writer, and she was encouraging people to, to stop listening to Inigo's song. That is demonic. That God whispered to her, Holy Spirit whispered to her that it was a demonic version, that people should listen to her own version of the song, which happens to be the Christian version. And she would even double down. When people were coming for her, she was like, there is nothing anyone can do about it. And the worst part is she had so many supporters, so many followers. Her song was trending all over the social platform. I think this happened a year back or 2 years. She, I think I need to make more research on that woman again to stitch here so that, I've forgotten her username right now, but I was one of the people that stitched this video. This woman, was granting interviews here and there. She was so popular because of the said song by Inigo. I don't know, Like, I don't know if I can sing that song. It's just on my head. And now somebody sent me this stage. And I was like, oh, this is their pattern. Even if you wanted to stitch someone's, or repost or whatsoever, like, why not just maybe, repost the person's original video? Then you can just, make your own impact, just give your own impact on it, than to use words like, oh my god, this is just so. What will I call this right now? Is this childish or jealousy or what? You know, these guys are just so, they're just so eager to look for a black woman, a black person to just colonize and make things their own. Like, why must you keep on repeating what your ancestors has done? Everybody know that you guys are very good to colonize, but this is 2025. You know, the way she was like worst word, like what word? Like, seriously, I thought we are all grown past this. I thought the one that happened with the Inigo and this colored woman was a lesson. But I never knew that this still happened in 2025. And she's a woman that is done that, okay, her platform is all about supporting all community. And this is how you want to support all community. This is the reason why when people that looks like me, you know, decide to just stick on their own, because they're scared. They can't even trust you, and you all complain that black women, they are being so distant. They don't want to trust, like, because when they trust you, you just want to use them. This is just unfair. You could have just reposted her, tried to give you earn, but no, you were all one. You know, God. Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please, do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So, lovelies, if you've not subscribed, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one. To click on the subscription button. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload